Hello, welcome to game 5 of my match against Jean-Michel. We have another game with Groom and Inventor. There have been a lot of those. 3-4 here. So you've got Livery with Groom and Blessed Village. Silos could be nice if you ever find time for it. I'm not sure when you find time for it because you just want to gain all the grooms. Considering even opening like pawn groom. Yeah, pawn groom makes sense to me. You're going to groom for some Blessed Villages, and you're going to groom for some Smithies. You're going to groom for some grooms. I'm actually okay with them having a 5-2. As I really want to slam grooms into my deck. Yeah, so probably the first groom play will be groom for groom, like buy a Blessed Village, something like that. Maybe groom for a Blessed Village buy. Yeah, I guess opening groom pawn, I don't really expect to hit 4 super reliably. I'll groom for a Blessed Village here. Hopefully hit a nice thing. Top deck, a pawn, I guess. And I guess I'm going to buy 1 silver because I keep missing my prize points that I want to get. Maybe that first pawn should have been a silver. It would have gotten me an extra groom. In the meantime, they've gotten another livery and a groom. Livery and groom together. If you need a livery in play and then groom for a bunch of 4 costs that you want, so that you want the villages and the smithies and the inventors and stuff, it goes pretty crazy. Well, that was a much nicer gift. Yeah, 4 gift was what I was looking for. Would have let me buy another groom. Okay, card coin. Okay, so this is either 6 or 7. I just desperately want to find. So I'm going to buy a livery. I can take card buy here. Okay, that's 8. That was nice. So, I mean, the Silos feels nice. I don't have a lot of coppers coming up, but Silos feels like it will help accelerate this deck. I definitely want another groom. Question is, do I just want 2 grooms, like groom Blessed Village, Silos groom? My next hand has 3 estates, 2 coppers, and a groom. So the Silos doesn't do a lot, but it maybe helps me trigger the shuffle. No. I would have had to not bottom deck a copper for it to trigger the shuffle. But I can gain a village here, see what happens. These three cost hands are not super inspiring for me, but luckily I have the Silos now, which I think will do some work. We've both got 2 grooms. They've got the 2 liveries already. I do want to pick up a livery. But getting 2 4-cost things seems better than getting 1 livery. If I'd drawn the groom there, when I drew that pawn dead, I would have toiled it and then bought a livery. So that was or toiled it and bought another groom. So something like that, depending on exactly what I drew. They've got 8. They're going to toil another. They can toil a groom to gain a village, get some effects, and then buy another livery probably. Okay, discard all the coppers. We just want to gain another village here. Okay. okay getting some villages. I do need to put some smithies into this deck too, though. Let me play this for card coin. Okay, so I'm going to have 5. So I think I'll gain 1 more village and buy my livery here. Oh, never mind. Receive now. Gain another village. Receive now. Buy a livery. That was quite a nice confluence of boons. The Earth's Gift into the Field's Gift let me gain an extra village out of that turn for free, basically. They took a gold. That seems a little odd to me. The golds, I think I would much rather just always have liveries than golds in this kingdom. Okay, card coin. Okay, so I've only got 3 here. I've got another village, a livery, some other good stuff coming up. Not at the point of gaining estates, obviously. I guess I just gain another Blessed Village, hope to get one of the good boons. Very nice. Very, very nice. 6. Gain another livery. So here I still need to gain some smithies. I think I've got a lot of villages now. I don't see an easy way to do that before the shuffle without, like, if I could discard 1 copper and then play Blessed Village, Groom, Smithy. That feels like I'm sacrificing a potential at a better turn this turn, but maybe that's worth it to get the Smithy into the shuffle with all those villages. Livery gives you the horses, which is nice, but it's not the end-all be-all. I could also just play a Blessed Village, livery, and then Groom, and get more horses. Those wouldn't go until the next shuffle, though. So there's a little bit of thought there. Yeah, so there's no trashing on this kingdom, so we're just trying to spin with villages, smithies, and well, I'm trying to spin with villages, smithies. They're trying to spin with horses. So assume they just get like another Groom here, maybe an Inventor. Okay, so I can either discard 1 copper or 2. I think I'm going to discard 1 copper, try to get a clean, get some good stuff into the shuffle here. Okay, so this was the plan. Groom for Smithy. I'm going to go card action, I think. Just ending up with 5, which is not terrible. I do have a bunch of Blessed Villages and Smithies in there. I can either get another livery or another Blessed Village. Those are the 2 things I'm thinking about. I'll get another Smithy during this shuffle. I've got a lot of coppers down in this shuffle, so hopefully my Silos hits next turn. I am going to want to have a lot of draw, I guess, just to get another livery. Yeah, the Silos is not great once we've crammed enough coppers into the deck, but I'm pretty happy I was able to get the Smithy into this shuffle. Maybe I should have discarded both coppers and tried to get a bigger turnoff, but then I don't, it's a trade-off. Yeah, Toil Livery is a nice setup. They found all their liveries together now with their Grooms and stuff, which is a little bit sad for them this turn. And they just get another livery. Okay. I'm going to play 1 horse here. 1 more horse. I'm at the end of the shuffle, and I do not think I want to trigger here. So I can play the livery. I can play the Groom, gain something. I think Wind's Gift is still out there. Although I guess I can take it next turn. No, they took the Wind's Gift already. I guess I can always take it next turn. So the pawn is going to be for coin buy. Coin buy. So I can groom for a village here. I can groom for a smithy. I can groom for a groom. Plan on trying to like pile out next turn. That seems a bit aggressive. I don't see a super good line for that. I basically want to get a village, a livery, and a smithy. Is basically my plan here. Do I want to get an inventor? I feel like the ship has sailed on inventors at this point. So just gain the village. Yeah, one at the end of the turn. That's one of the nice ones. And a livery and a smithy. Well, Silos is not going to proc this turn, but I suppose I can live with that. Saying I have 30 cards in the deck now, 31 cards in the deck now. 9 of them are starter cards, so I will always be happy when I don't draw the starter cards. So I've got 2 smithies and a couple of horses in there as well. So I should be able to churn through the deck here, gain a bunch of horses. I think that what they were doing with horses and liveries and stuff felt a bit early to me, even with Toil. Like, you could build more with Groom, and the liveries are not quite it. I'm pretty happy I have the pawns in the deck now, as the plus buy is coming into handy. They're able to gain a ton of horses here. I'm going to lead on the villages. Horses. Draw through. Don't really see much of a need to save the horses here. Okay. So I've got 2 coppers and an estate, the rest of the deck. I would like to draw the estate, but honestly, the 2 coppers will get discarded to Silos, so that's not a terrible start to the hand. So I can play 3 liveries here. I can play 2 grooms, and I'm going to play the pawns for action coin, I guess. And I think I'm just going to buy 2 provinces here. This game feels like it's ending, and I'm going to gain like 3, 6, 9, 12 horses, which feels like enough horses to kick me off next turn. The other question is there a pile out? So I've got 16 here. I can play action coin. How do I get to an extra pawn in my deck? Does it matter? Like, they've got a little bit more payload than I do. I can always groom for a skulk to get gold, an extra buy. So action buy. Okay, that's 16 money. So I can go card action, but if I draw a copper, it doesn't do much for me. There's also some consideration for me getting another groom into this deck. Just go action buy. I think I will add another groom into the deck and a farming village. I was able to draw this turn without it, and I'm going to add 15 horses. Or do I just want a village and a smithy pair, as I didn't fully draw through deck? Got a lot of villages, but I'm trying to use them for good things. And yeah, you can toil the liveries to save actions, but then I wouldn't have hit 16. So something about getting another groom or getting a farming village or a smithy, some combination of the 3. I think having the extra groom will give me some pile pressure. And I've got a lot of villages, but I don't think having more will hurt me. Yeah, so I gained 15 horses there. Yikes. Thankfully, I have Silos. Oh, it was 3 coppers at the bottom of my deck because I trashed it in a state. Huh. Good to know. Hopefully the Silos will save me. I have I knew I had 3 coppers down there, and then I only have 4 coppers and 2 estates in the rest of the deck, so I'm pretty likely to find a bunch of horses next turn. They've got more pawns than I do, and more money than I do. They don't have nearly as many villages, so they need to use some amount of their money on toiling liveries to get their thing rolling. They're also almost out of horses, right? I gained 3, 3, 4, 4. Oh, I didn't gain, I only gained 2 things in my buy phase. So I only gained 14 horses. So I have 14 horses in this 39 cards, which means they still have 4. Maybe province, like extra village smithy or groom smithy would have been better there. It would have denied them some amount of horses and given me an extra 3 horses. We're gain limited still, but like we're getting close to the pile out point. Okay, they're just gonna go double province as well, it looks like. Okay, that was tense there for a second. So now the question is, how do I win the game? They gain 6 horses on their turn. I think I have to, if they triple province, they can win, potentially. So I'll just go ahead and play all of my villages and smithies, and then figure it out after the fact. Okay, so my discard pile is 3 coppers. I can gain and play a lot of stuff here. I'm a little bit village limited, so the question is, can I gain 2 liveries, 5 grooms, and 4 pawns? That is 9 cards. Doesn't seem possible. So let's say I play all my liveries. That's 12. I've got 18 money. The pawns are 19, 20 with the buys. Probably the pawns are just 18 money. Plus the 3 coppers gets me to 21 money, which lets me buy 2 liveries and a duchy groom pawn. So I can gain potentially, I can play 4 liveries, gain and groom. Do I have another village? I might even have another village down there. What is this last card? I didn't want to play this horse until I needed to, but I think I'm going to trigger this shuffle anyways. So I can play 4 liveries, groom for groom. Draw on. But just play the 2 horses first. Get a completely clean shuffle and think about it from here. Okay, so 3 grooms, which I can toil to gain more grooms. So really I just need 15 money and then a bunch of groom plays, many of which I can toil. And I'm going to gain a ton of horses here. So groom for groom, and then I can't groom for another groom. I can, but I can't draw and play that groom. So there are 3 grooms left in the pile, and I can toil. Yeah, I'm not seeing a pile out here. I think I'm going to groom for Skulk, which seems strange, but I can also groom for Inventor. That seems interesting. So I groom for Inventor, and then my grooms become non-terminal. Probably should have done that last turn. So what's my alternative? I don't think they can quad province. So if they get 3 provinces, that puts them at 31. So I need 17 points, 19 points to overcome from that. If they get 3 provinces, I get 33. So 4 duchies gets me there. So the inventor is nice because I can next turn groom for duchies with an inventor in play. If I can play the inventor this turn, I probably won't do that. I guess I've settled on this grooming for Skulk, gives me a buy. Find the Skulk. Okay. So the top of my deck is 5 horses now. Action buy, play the Skulk. It doesn't hurt them very much. 22. Yeah, I am at triple province now with that, actually. So the question is, do I just take 3 provinces here? And say that they can't win because that requires them getting a province, and they've got 4 pawns. I was worried about them having 24 money, but 3 provinces seems safe enough. That puts me at 32. That means they need 17, which is province, and 4 duchies, which is 28 money. Can they get to 28 money? They've got 5 liveries, a gold. It seems like they can get to 28 money, but they can't get to piles. They only have they have the grooms. They don't have an inventor yet. I don't think they have overdraw. So the question is 3 provinces the safest play? Is 3 provinces the safest play here? To win, they would then need to get a province and 4 duchies, which is 28. The term is I get 4 duchies, and then I just need to get 4 duchies and 2 liveries. But I can also get like 3 duchies and an inventor and claim that they can't quad. So quadding is 32. I'm worried about them having 28, but not 32. That seems reasonable. They've got 3 liveries. I just don't think they can do it. They don't have enough village support. They've got 4 villages. They've got like 10 horses, I suppose. So they're going to have draw with the horses. They've got 7 coppers. 5 liveries is 22. The gold now is 25. Yeah, quad province seems out of the question. Groom, gain, and play tricks seem at least possible to me to be winning for them. Maybe if I gained and played an inventor, I could have done something different. I don't know. So 3 duchies, and I don't think they'll have overdraw. So that's the question. 3 duchies, an inventor, or 3 provinces. They could be staring at a dud. This is absurd. I really don't know here. If I go with the 3 duchies and inventor, I can groom for more things. I can also toil groom for estates if I feel like that makes a difference. I don't think it does. Sorry for those listening, listen to me think here a long time. This seems like a very important part, and it's a tie match right now, so I want to win this match. I think with best possible draws, they can get extra VP from grooms. So I think my choice here is now 3 duchies. And then I've emptied the horse pile, which is whatever. Gain some extra things. I wanted to gain a smithy here with the extra draw and an inventor. Okay, I am not at all confident with that. I'm sure the spectators of which we've accumulated quite a few, have thoughts. I think they could have groomed for like 3 estates, so it wasn't actually province and 4 duchies, is what I was thinking. I didn't say it out loud, so they could do province, 3 duchies, 3 estates, or something like that with grooms. My deck has 20 horses in it, a whole bunch of villages, so I should be able to draw pretty reliably, and I should be able to get 4 provinces this turn with inventor gain and play stuff. This is a good sign for me. They've not had a good start to the turn. They've had to use a groom for an estate that early. It takes away some of their ability to do fancy pile out stuff with grooming for inventors and so on. I actually think they're guaranteed not to pile out once they've groomed for that estate at the beginning. Maybe that's not true. They've got 4 pawns, so they could potentially get 5 buys if every pawn was action coin. They're ending up, at coin buy. They're ending up playing these pawns as card action, which is unfortunate. It does seem like they're going to be draw limited here. They've got, I think I have 20 horses, so they've got 3 horses left in the deck, 5 liveries. This has been all their villages as well, so they have to spend smithies on draw. That means that their liveries are only producing 1 money. At least the 2 liveries that those smithies took up their actions. It was a bit of a slow start here for me, but I'm pretty happy with the way the deck turned out. I say that until they play the rest out this turn. We'll see. And we'll see what I draw next turn. I can't be very fickle. And it's best not to tempt the Dominion gods. So now that I have the inventor, provinces only cost. Now that I have the inventor, provinces cost 7, and I could potentially gain and play another inventor, and then buy 4 provinces for 6 each. And I had 24 money last turn. I think I played my last turn out, the early part of it, too fast. When I started gaining and playing the Skulk. So I'm still, I think, happy with that extra buy. It seems nice. So they were able to take card buy there, but that costs them 2 coins later in the turn when they have to toil a livery. Yeah, I've got 8 villages to their 4, which gives me quite a bit of pile power. And they still have grooms. They can groom for estates. So the estate pile is not crazy. I guess if they gain all 7 estates, they don't have enough gains for that. I think they're using the grooms because they need the actions in the draw. Okay, so they end with 2 buys. And they, I assume, just get 2 provinces and hope that I dud with the starting hand of 5 horses and 15 more in the deck, but I don't know what else they do here. It makes my turn much easier. I just click all the horses and the villages and the smithies, and then the pawns are coin buy, and I play 24 or 16 money or 24 money and pile out. Their next turn is also not going to be great. I think they have 2 horses down there, but they've expended a lot of their thing into duchy. Well, I found my coppers. I'll play the village early. I have so many horses that I can just click on them. I have to be careful because they're moving out from underneath me. So this was slightly bad. Card buy. Wow. Okay. I guess I'm grooming for an estate here. Where are my smithies? Okay, so I've got 9, 15, 20 here. So if I invent estate, I need 21 to pile out. So I invent an estate. I play pawn for card buy. Okay, so let me count again. 8, 11, 20. Oh, shoot. I needed to do this completely differently. Oh, boy. Okay, I've got 4 buys, and I just lost the game. I need to play that pawn for coin buy. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Did I really just screw this up? 11:20. I am 1 coin short. Okay, so I can invent for something. What can I invent for? I can invent for... Can I buy liveries and pawns? I have only 4 gains. I have only 5 gains. So I'm short a gain from doing that. I have 4 buys with the skulk. And just going to buy 4 duchies here. Yeah, so I have 5 gains, but I'm 1 short on piles. This is an awful shuffle. I have smithies down there. I have more villages. And if I played the pawn as card, coin buy, I just win. I thought I would see like a village or a smithy or something, and it would make the turn easier to calculate. Okay, so I don't want to gain an estate to make the pile out trivially easy. So I'm going to play a skulk. I'm going to play the 3 liveries. I can toil the inventor. Yeah, this is not it. So I can toil the inventor to gain like a village. And then buy 4 duchies. And hope. Man, there were the cards. There were the cards. So just from looking at the top 6 cards in my deck, my pawn had a 1 in 6 chance of finding me a card that won me the game. I had a 5 in 6 chance. Oh, I screwed it up. It was a very bad shuffle, but I screwed it up. I had a win in hand, and I didn't take it because I was lazy. And now I feel bad. There's still a chance they don't find it, but I just need to be not lazy. Every time they play these as card coin, I feel good. If they play it as coin buy, I feel bad. Card buy, I feel good. Oh, what is it like to find a smithy? I have like all villages and smithies and stuff down here. How many coppers did I? I still have some more coppers. No, I had 6 coppers. I found all my coppers. Gross. I'm very, very unhappy with myself. The longer they take, the better I feel, and then they're still going to find a pile out. So it's kind of leading me to false hope at this point. But false hope is the only kind of hope that I have. So hopefully they decide quickly whatever it is that they're going to do. I will be right back. So the longer this goes on, the better I feel. But that being said, all they need is 16 money and 4 buys. Yeah, it doesn't seem super easy for them to get this. I don't know what they have. They have 16 cards in their hand. It must be the buys that they're limited on. They have only 2 gains at this point. Yeah, if they only have 2 gains left, then they can double province. But then all I have to do is find 1 province to win. It's okay, they have 3 gains, but I'm assuming they have 3 gains, but not enough coins. So card action is good for me, but they found another horse. These are really tough turns. Like, obviously the opponent should take a long time in these turns. I took a long time in my last turn, the last 2 turns. And if I triple provinced 2 turns ago, I would have won so easily because all they hit was 16 last turn. So they have to find the other pawn for coin buy. And even then, sorry, I clicked some sequence of buttons on my OBS for those watching the video, which has caused the banner to jump to the middle of the screen for some reason. Okay. Okay, it looks like they're game limited at 3 here. Looks like they're game limited at 3. From searching the log, they have 2 grooms. I have 3. They have 4 pawns. So I have 2. So even if they take coin buy here, they'd have to take coin buy and get to 25. And they've only got 10 money in the deck, I think. So they can gain money with liveries, but only a little. I have this problem now where I have more villages down here. Yeah. Okay. Just got to find my money now. Yeah, I mean, they had to take both provinces because all the cards that I didn't draw last turn. Hello, cards that I didn't draw last turn. I should probably think a little bit more, but I'm just going to play stuff for a bit. Okay. Okay, yeah, I've got 3 liveries in hand, so I can just play the 3 liveries. Okay, I win that one in the end after a pretty bad display. My second to last turn, and maybe the turn before that I could have done something different. It's not super clear to me the exact correct thing to have done 2 turns ago. Last turn, obviously, the correct thing was just to take the win that I had. And I moved to game 6 with a slight lead.